welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, you're highly welcome, and for those that keep coming back and supporting me, thank you so much. So without wasting your time, let's just dive right into the video. So by the title of this video, you know what you're about to watch, and if that interests you, please stay tuned. So in today's video, I'll be telling you guys things to expect, like what to expect in your first semester of nursing school. So without further ado, let's just dive right into the video. So you'll be going to school from Monday to Friday, and you resume school by 8 a.m. and you close by 3 a.m. Yes, so by resuming school 8 a.m. you should be in school like 7:45 latest. So yes, so the subjects you'll be doing, like you'll be offering, the courses are anatomy and physiology. Anatomy and physiology in nursing school is joined together. Anatomy and physiology, you'll be offering foundation of nursing, which is also called nursing science. You'll also be doing sociology. Yeah, sociology, you'll be doing your research, ICT, that's secondary school ICT, high school ICT, your secondary school or high school chemistry and physics also. Yes, so that's, and you also be doing nutrition. So those are the courses I did, and probably you are going to be doing those. So what to expect in your anatomy is expect to be taught about the fundamental, like expect to be taught about the fundamental of the course, like just the basics. You'll be taught about the basics of anatomy and physiology. You will know how to describe things. You'll be taught about the heart, the cardiovascular system, the musculoskeletal system. You know the fingers of the hand. You know the difference between the hand, the arm, the forearm, and all of that. You know the difference. And yeah, you'll be taught about the bone of the skull. You'll be taught about the facial bones also. Okay, cranial bones, facial bones. Yeah, you'll be taught about all of those. Then you also be taught about different bones in the body. Yeah, different bones in the body, like function of the blood. There are a lot that you learn in anatomy in your first semester. You will learn a lot. Then in nursing science or foundation of nursing, you'll be learning about the legal aspect of nursing, how to prevent you from being held liable to some situations, like how to prevent liability in nursing. You'll be taught different areas of the nursing, like all those foundation, all those things you need to know for your foundation. You'll be taught all of that. So for the practical aspect, you'll be learning about how to make hospital beds, like different kind of hospital bed, their uses, positions in nursing. You'll be learning hospital beds like cardiac bed, post-operative bed, simple unoccupied bed, unoccupied bed, different things like that. You'll be learning the principles, the scientific principle of making bed. You'll be learning tape punching, oral hygiene. You'll be learning a lot. You'll be learning vital signs. You'll be learning, like there are a lot you'll be learning in the practical aspect. You'll be learning how to bandage an injured part, how to bandage. You'll be learning so many things. You'll be learning how to bathe a patient. Yeah, how to bathe a patient. There's bed bath, to admit a patient in the hospital, and how to discharge a patient. You'll be learning the different kinds of admission and discharge we have in the hospital. You get to know what we call the LAMA, leave against medical advice, the LAMA, the SAMA, sign against medical advice, things like that. You'll be learning that. You'll also be learning about the ethics of nursing. Yes, sociology, you'll be learning power, status, social stratification, how people in the society are ranked, yeah, you'll be learning all of that. You'll be learning the relationship between health and illness, the relationship between culture and nursing, how people reject medication because of their cultural beliefs, because of their what do they call it, because of their superstitious belief. You'll be learning all of that. You'll be learning health behaviors, what people do when they are ill, a normal health behavior, an abnormal health behavior, all of that. You'll be learning that. So my advice for you is that you shouldn't be scared. Like, you shouldn't be scared, because me, when I came into the nursing school, I was like, how would I describe the full skeleton? Like, how would I? But the way they simplified it, they broke things down. We started learning from the bones of the skull. Before you know, we were learning about the bones of the hand. Before you know, we were learning about skeleton. We're learning about the appendicular skeleton and the axial skeleton. Yeah, we're learning all of that, and it was quite simple for us. That's because we also read, so it was quite simple for us. Please guys, I'm so sorry for the background noise that you might be hearing up and down. I'm sorry. So yeah, so my advice for incoming nurses, for aspiring nurses, for people in their first semester basically is just know something. Just know that your first semester is your foundation. For me, I really took my first semester seriously because I knew it was my foundation. This is a career that deals with human life. This is a career that has direct impacts to human life. So you shouldn't play with your foundation. Nursing school is 3 years. Imagine a course of 5 years in the university being compiled together for 3 years. Everything is important. All classes in nursing school is important. There is no one that is not less important, okay? So it's your foundation, and be serious with it. So the next thing is, try to read and understand, okay? Read and understand. Don't just read for reading's sake. Don't just read because you want to pass. No, read and understand what you are reading, okay? Because if you go to the hospital and you are looking for something and it's in your notebook, you will not run back to wherever your note is and start flipping the pages to get what you are looking for. You need to know everything at the tip of your finger as a nurse. You need to know everything like that. So read and understand, take it serious. The third tip is that you shouldn't miss out on any classes. Like I said, all classes are important. No one are more important than the other. Like, none is less important. All are important. So yes. So also take your practicals important. Like, also take your practicals seriously. Your practicals are also very necessary. Okay, why do we need this theoretical aspect and practical aspect? We need this theoretical aspect because that's what makes the difference between the real nurses and the auxiliary nurses. Okay, that's what makes the difference. Auxiliary nurses, they know the practical aspect, but they don't really know the theoretical aspect that backs it up. You get? So that's something you should know. Okay, yeah, so take it seriously. Be early to classes. Yeah, by early, you should be in class. If your class starts by 8 a.m, you should be in class like 7:30, 7:45 latest. You should be in class. Although I'm guilty too. I'm guilty of that. I don't come to class early. Sometimes I don't come to class early. So yeah. So another thing is, get enough writing materials. Cause gone are those days where our ink wouldn't finish in our pen and it just get missing. For where? In nursing school. Hey God. all your pen, like all your pen, to be finishing in your eye, you'll be seeing it. Get enough writing material, get a good book, so that all your, like, for me, I didn't bring the book, I would have showed you guys. For me, the book I used for anatomy, and the book I used for foundation of nursing, they are very big book. If you would know, it is a 12-in-1 book. Yeah, 12 in 1 or 10 in 1, something like that. It's a very big book that I can write. I wrote everything in my first semester in one book, and there is still space for me to write other things I need to write. Yeah, I'll also be using that book in my second semester. So yeah, so get enough writing material. So just note this, that in nursing school there's a lot to read and there's a lot to write. Okay, there's a lot to read, there's a lot to write. Is it overwhelming? Yes and no. Yes and no, in the sense that it can be overwhelming when you don't prepare yourself. It can be overwhelming when you don't start to read on time. Okay, but it's not overwhelming, because if you start to read on time, if you prepare yourself, it will not be that overwhelming. But nursing school can be stressful. Nursing school is bulky. If you watch my last video, you understand where I'm coming from. You know that. Just go down. I have few videos down below. Just go and watch them. It's really interesting. It's really worth it. You know, I've talked about a lot in my previous videos, so just go down and watch other videos. So yes, is there a competition in nursing school? Yes, there is. Yeah, there's a competition in nursing school. Yeah, so something I forgot to mention, yeah, they'll be teaching about so many things. They will teach you about patient bill of rights. That's patient. You need to know the right of a patient, so that a patient will not sue you, something like that. Patients have rights to different things. They have rights to reject drugs, reject medication to a limit. Okay. You also learn about communication. Communication is an integral part of the nursing field. Like, come on, you need to communicate. You need to know how to communicate, because you need to communicate with your patient, assess them, diagnose them, plan for their treatment, implement the plan, evaluate the plan, communicate your results to other health practitioners. You need to know that. So it's an integral aspect of the nursing science, nursing school, yeah, or nursing profession rather. So it's an integral aspect of the nursing profession. Communication is one of the integral aspect of it. So yes guys, so this is a little of what you should know. Trust me, the program is worth it. Trust me, is a step-by-step process. You just have to continue reading, continue studying. Okay, just continue reading and continue studying. Is worth it. Okay, yes. So if you enjoyed this video guys, I don't want my videos to be long. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share to your friends, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. It's just down here. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Click the notification bell and tap all, so that any of my video, any video at all that I upload, you'll be the first to know. Thank you so much guys. Bye.